Position for an accurate throw. He did it just right, and he nabs another base.
Stepping in for the Braves, Joe Willis. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Well, it isn't exactly earth-shattering, but when you struggle like they have at the plate all day, you take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few at-bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Standing in, Ronald Acuna. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he popped him up. Turner has a play, and that's the first out of the inning. Now in the box, Josh Donaldson. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Josh Donaldson.
Runner breaks for third. Oh, that's hard hit and caught by Rendon at third. High throw, and it's over his head. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Washington Nationals smashed the ball all over the yard en route to collecting 18 hits. Steven Strasburg earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Max Fried couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Beck. So with a couple of men in scoring position and 2 gone, it looks like we'll see a pinch hitter in this spot.
The catcher, number 2, Joe Willis.
High in the air out to center field. McCutchen is under it. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. When we return it, A.J. Ramos is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
A.J. Ramos.
Play ball. That hit him. First base. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Out. Out.
one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
9-6, the final tally in this one. The Phillies took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Number 72 gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Julio Teheran struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies, 9 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 59 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
A coach draws a player's attention to an area of possible development.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and one gone in the inning.
The catcher, number 2, Joe Willis.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. 0-1, here's the pitch. He pulls this one into right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you.
Your attention,
A.J. Ramos comes on to pitch now, hoping for better. 10-3 at the end of this contest. The Chicago Cubs took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Yu Darvish takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight.
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Getting set for baseball.
Let's play ball. That's ball 4. First base.
Next up for New York, Yoenis Cespedes. And the Mets with an opportunity for more damage here in the first. Runners on the move for second. The throw down. Perfect throw, and they got him at second.
I think they're going to continue trying to apply pressure on this pitcher who has struggled. But the problem here is that by getting caught, you've basically gotten him off the hook. He's not getting a lot of outs, so I think...
In now, Joe Willis. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Willis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team's in the grind part of their schedule right now. Just had a short homestand, able to say hello to the...
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in now Joe Willis. And he always poses a threat, of course. One of the true superstars in the game today. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Left center, base hit. Now a long throw to third. Throw won't get him.
Much faster than that, and Showtrack is demonstrating just how elite his speed is. There are only a small handful of guys that can get their top speed up into that territory.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Ready for another chance? Ozzie Albies. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. 0-2. Here it is. And now the runner's trying for third. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's first and third now. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Digging in to try it again, Eric Thames. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. And he got him, minimizing the damage at just a run. The inning is over. Will settle for. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Willis. He singled his last time up. Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Stepping up now, Josh Donaldson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Set to deal on 2-2. Oh, it's hit to third. 5. McNeil's got it for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. 1 away now for the Mets in the 6th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Set and the 1-1 pitch. And this one gets away. Is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Now at the plate, Joe Willis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
So a runner at second, 2 down now and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. And he knew he was in trouble there as they just tag him out between 2nd and 3rd, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away, and up steps the power bat of Peter Alonso. Ready with the 1-0. Runner goes for second. In the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as
always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
For our ball game tonight for the victorious Atlanta Braves.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Joe Willis.
No balls and a strike to count. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit to first. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a great job to stick with it here as he gets the first out of the inning. Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th. 9-3 the final tally here in this one. The New York Mets jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Marcus Stroman earns his first win of the season.
New York Mets, 9 runs.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
The catcher, number 2, Joe Willis.
Right side. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
The center fielder, number 11, Ender.
Lifted the other way to left center. After it is Cespedes. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, right fielder, Billy Hamilton.
This one's down to third. Davis grabs it cleanly. On to first, it's a double play as their woes continue.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher coming on now. 6-1 the final tally today. The Metropolitans took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Now from the Peach State, we're just about. Max Fried, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. So striding in, Joe Willis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, guys, I'm interested to take a look at this team in game 1 of this road trip right now. They have to play better. They took it on the chin, recent homestand, only winning 2 games. But I'll tell you what, today they're putting a guy out on the mound that can execute down and away. I look for him to set the tone.
Number 35 will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Digging in, number 19, 0 for 1 here in the early going. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. He squares, and it's in the air. Settling in now, Joe Willis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Joe Willis.
And now a pitch on the way. Line toward the gap in left center. And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Eric.
The 0-1 pitch. And there he goes towards second. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Ready now, Austin Riley. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip this one onto first as he works his way out of the jam. And Braves strand. Digging in and looking for more, Joe Willis. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Second home run early in the year. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, that's a tough one. Certainly not the way you want to start your day as a relief pitcher, giving up a home run.
Stepping into the box, Joe Willis. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball on. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Pulled toward right center field. Martinez on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to report 7-1, the final score in tonight. The Braves took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Max Fried takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. So it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter coming on now with a runner at first and 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher, Joe Willis.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Chris Martin is on to pitch from the bullpen. A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Atlanta took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Mike Foltynewicz earns win number 4 on the season. Miles Mikolas permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Joe Willis.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ozuna is there. 1 out.
Up next for Atlanta,
Waka a check at first, and the runner back. Willis, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire, but what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Now batting, the first baseman, Freddie.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back. A runner on first with 2 away. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Carpenter will make the catch to retire. 1 left for Atlanta. They're down a bunch. It's 12-3. Luke Jackson.
Hey, a great win for these guys as they wrap up another one. But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
14-9 is the final score here. St. Louis jumped out to an early lead.
This manager appeals to his hitters to be more discerning at the plate.
And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Joe Willis.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Let's play ball. Ball 4. Out. Ball 4, take the base. 3. Ball 4, take the base. You're out. 3.
Well, it's getting more and more common in baseball now these days to use a ton of pitchers to get through a game, and it took 6 here to get the job done, but hey, they'll do whatever they can to get a W.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Miami Marlins rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Number 64 earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Mike Soroka pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Miami Marlins, 5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 59 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of SunTrust Park, we'd like to thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely. Thank you.
Now from SunTrust Park, we're just about set for baseball from Cobb County, Georgia. Today, a matchup of...
Play ball. 8 out. 3.
Digging in the switch hitter, Joe Willis. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What do we need to know about this lineup, D-Row?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Joe Willis. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Now this is on the ground to second. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Braves will strand 3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Up next from Miami, number 47. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Runs up and gets this one down. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Digging in once again, Joe Willis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Well, if you're looking for pop, he definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2. Striding in, Joe Willis, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior.
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Well, you can see why these fans are so excited about this rookie.
Yeah, Matt, and just a nice piece of hitting by this youngster. Not only does it look like he's going to be a solid contributor, it looks like he may be an impact player at the big league level for years to come if he can continue to learn and develop. He looks good to me.
Up next for Atlanta.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He went down on strikes last time up.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Number 48 is there. Let's see if they try it. At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk.
Donaldson.
Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The right fielder, number
Stepping in,
60.
Eric Thames. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Ready for another shot now, Freddie Galvis. And he's got an opportunity to turn this narrow lead into a wide one if he can cash in here. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And they get to force it home. Whatever works as the side is retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Atlanta Braves jumped out to an early lead. And it would appear we'll see a pinch hitter here as he'll try to get something started with the bases empty and 2 away.
The catcher, number 2, Joe.
Ripped down the first base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hit hard on the ground to second. McNeil fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Sean Newcomb, the 6'5" left-hander, takes over on the mound now.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Luke Jackson gets the win in relief, his second of the year. A.J. Minter records the save, his 8th of the season.
No errors. They left 6 men on base.
And a welcome to Citi Field. Coming to the plate now, Joe Willis. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. In there for strike one. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
And he'll get in there safely.
This is why it's so important to give your cleanup hitter an opportunity to hit with runners in scoring position. He does just what he's supposed to do, lacing a double and driving in a run, just like you draw it up.
So coming to the plate, Josh Donaldson. And now the Braves look to put more across the plate in this opening frame. He's set. The 0-1. Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw is right there for the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Willis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great...
And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 3 here in the early going as the Braves have opened up a 3-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Joe Willis already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's set and the pitch. Sliced hard down the left field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip.
Josh Donaldson.
And it looks as though the decision makers in the dugout will give him a free pass to first, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force play is now in order. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. In previous duels with DeGrom, comes in with 6 hits in 22 tries. He also has 1 home run. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his game, and he came back with another good pitch and got the punch out. A really nice job of taking it 1 pitch at a time.
Conforto is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. Braves will strand 3 halfway home, tied at 3. And now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Joe Willis. He's looking to go 4 for 4 with a base hit right here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So it's an inning opening base hit, and the Braves have a man on. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way. Still on the shelf, though. He's got to get a triple.
Yeah, that's you said it, D-Roll. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. Poor base running there. Got him caught in a hot box between first and second. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence, no problem, so that wasn't very...
Now back.
He's running in
Number
there.
3.
Now is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Boy, he had a really sizable lead that time, but it didn't seem to matter. The defense was ready for it, and they cut him down trying to swipe second base. That was a nice, quick release from the catcher.
Stepping into the box, Joe Willis, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today. He's ready. Here's the first offering to the right side and through a base hit. Inciarte heads for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Ready with the 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Davis brings it in, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's a...
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with a victory and look on to the next one.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. And we're going to have a pinch hitter to start things out here in the top half of the inning.
Leading off for the Braves, the catcher, Joe Willis.
He pulls this one into right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders. Sean Newcomb enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the...
Well, the discussion around this game is real easy. It goes back to that big sixth inning when they put everything together. They really broke out there and just brought it home after that.
12-3 is the way this one ends. The New York Mets took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Noah Syndergaard earns win number 4 on the season, picking up 11 strikes. So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
Now batting, catcher, Joe Willis.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Atlanta took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Mike Foltynewicz earned his 5th win of the year. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Leading up for the Braves, the catcher, Joe Willis.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The windup and the 0-1. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Rickard ranging back to the track, to the wall. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. 4th home run for him on the season as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing in.
Luke Jackson takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
That might only be a 2-game session. Listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here. They earned it.
7-4 the final finish today. The Braves get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Luke Jackson earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. A.J. Minter hammers down the save, his 11th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
A player is encouraged to keep developing his complementary skills.
So we're going to see a pinch hitter here with the bases empty and 1 gone in the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Joe Willis.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 4 runs here in this half inning.
Strike 2.
And he takes strike 2. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. The 0-2 delivery. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
The center fielder, number 11.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in.
Arte.
4 runs, 7 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. Runners off for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw and slap the tag. Shane Green has been summoned from the bullpen.
Number 19. Shane Green.
Three. Ball 4. Take the base.
4-2 the final score tonight. The Braves put up 4 runs in the 7th to carry them to victory. Luke Jackson wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. A.J. Minter earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs.
So we'll have a pinch hitter coming up here with a runner at first and nobody out.
The catcher, number 2, Joe Willis.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
No ball, 1 strike.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Ripped down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Alvarez has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is.
Play ball.
Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
4-2 the final score tonight. Atlanta came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Chris Martin gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. A.J. Minter closes the door for the save, his 13th of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Drive home safely.
Underneath the Southern, Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves.
Play ball. Out. 3. Out. He's out. 3.
Stepping in, Joe Willis. He bats here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League.
Willis.
First offering on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball.
Ball 4, take the base. Out. 3. Ball 4, take the base.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could serve.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Joe Willis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Now a big swing, and this ball is crushed out to deep center field. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game, and the Braves add on. It's 4-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter.
Stepping up to the plate, number 40. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Drops one down here, and he'll try to throw to first. Will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of it.
Now batting, Joe Willis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Boy, this guy right here in that last AB. How about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark. But a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Joe Willis will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ballgame as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 4th in the ball game, and it's now 6-4.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch. Like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
7-4 the final finish today. The Atlanta Braves blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Mike Foltynewicz earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Number 72 was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. A.J. Minter records the save, his 14th. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game.
Just to the west of the mighty Mississippi, we're at the home of the Cardinals, Busch Stadium in St. Louis. Today, it's the finale of this 4-game set between the Atlanta Braves and the St. Louis Cardinals. The Cards have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this.
Play ball.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Joe Willis, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Bader moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Braves strand 1, and now the Cardinals get their first shot. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. That's a strike to throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Striding in once again, Joe Willis. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail. Now at the plate, Joe Willis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Willis.
Here comes the first pitch. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to stop it. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 9 on the year, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him. Big.
Ready to take his hacks again, Joe Willis, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
Striding into the box, Joe Willis. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Here's the first pitch. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the... Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
They left 14
a one-run finish today, 5-4, the final score. Number